Hey yo! Hey everyone, Skylinks here, bringing you a very personal, special Transformers video review. And I'll tell you why. Today we're going to be doing Generation 2 / Generation 1, character at least, but Generation 2 Beachcomber. Now you're probably all asking, what is so freaking special about Beachcomber? Well, for me, you are looking at my first Transformer figure. Generation 2 Beachcomber. And I'll tell you why. I grew up with Generation 1 Transformers in Beast Wars. I am 20 years old, so I wasn't alive when Transformers came out, but I saw the reruns. And I used to watch it with my brother, and I used to play with his Generation 1 figures. They never let me have them. And I got pissed. So I bought my own figures, and, well, my mom bought them for me, at least when I was young. And the first figure she ever bought for me, the first figure I ever got, was actually Generation 2 Beachcomber. So, even though he's not my favorite character, and even though he's not necessarily a great character, he is my favorite figure. I didn't know it was Beachcomber when I bought it, because I was fairly young. I only knew the major characters, but, yes, Beachcomber. I even have the card backing. And let's look at the card backing first. This is the original Generation 2 card backing, with the price still on it. It says $6.99. And on the back, it shows other figures you can buy. Grimlock, Jazz, Ramjet, Long Haul, Bumblebee, Rapido, Afterburn, and Optimus Prime. And there's a little profile thing. Now I transform. So I thought that was pretty cool. I thought I'd show that off. I mean, I could show off all of my boxes, but this is personal for me, so I'm going to show this off. Let's talk about Beachcomber as a character. Beachcomber, he doesn't like fighting. He doesn't like the war. He doesn't agree with the war. He'd much rather just take long walks on the beach, enjoy nature, talk to animals, because apparently he can talk to animals. As we saw in the episode, The Golden Lagoon, he communicated with a bird. But he doesn't like the war. But unlike the likes of Cerebos, he doesn't pussy out of it. When duty calls, he goes in there, and he gets dirty like the rest of them. He fights. The only time he really ran out was in the Golden Lagoon, but that's about it. He wasn't running out. He's more retreating. Or maybe he was even trying to find a way to flank the Decepticons, but that's beside the point. He is not a coward. He does not run away from his Autobot duties, though he doesn't like doing them. You never really know what happens to Beachcomber. He doesn't die. You don't see him die in the Transformer movies. Though I think I've heard people say that a robot that looks like him was the one that was before Spike getting dumped into Unicron. But I don't remember, so I'll check it, even though we can't confirm it's Beachcomber. Beachcomber doesn't have many select episodes to himself. The main one he has is Golden Lagoon, which it's when they find the Electrum, and the Electrum basically coats onto any Transformer and makes them indestructible for a certain amount of time. Or not indestructible, impervious. The Decepticons get their hands on this. They capture the mini-boss. Beachcomber saves them, and he alerts the Autobots, and the Autobots come and fight the Decepticons. And their Electrum wears off, so the Autobots win. And it's pretty sad, because at the end of the whole entire episode, everyone's going back rejoicing, and Beachcomber's just sitting there. And there's a big paradise just blown to smithereens. And he's just sitting there, and he's wondering, what's the point? Look at all this destruction the war's causing. So, that's basically Beachcomber in a nutshell. Beachcomber, he is a Doom Buggy, and a very colorful one, to say the least. His original G1 colors is, all you did is replace the green with blue. I like the color scheme on the G2. There's very few G2 figures that, actually, I like G2, but I don't buy G2, because I like G1 better, but G2 has some interesting color schemes, some radical ones, but the green works well with this. I like the green and gray better than the blue and gray. But he is a Doom Buggy, so he is a mini-bot, so he's going to be smaller than the rest of the Autobots. He has green here, gray, black, and orange. If you look here, he has the Autobot symbol, and it says Autobot. Whoop-de-doo. That's about it for color scheme on him. To transform him, he's fairly easy. First thing you want to do is you want to take the whole entire hood and you just pull it out, and that becomes his legs. Come around, pull out the arms, and flip up the head. Here we go, beachcomber. We just move this out of the way so we get a look at him. But yes, this is my first figure, and it's very important to me. I like it. I have sentimental value towards it, but he's not my favorite character. He's just a cool figure. And unlike most of the mini-boss, like Braun or Wind Charger or Huffer, he looks nice. He is a nice figure. I would say definitely pick him up. Basic color schemes in this is orange, green, and gray, same as before. The face is detailed, if you can see that, only in his eyes. The only thing that they really colored over is his eyes. If you get Generation 1, some G1 Beachcombers' faces look like they've been touched up. Like, obviously they haven't, but it looks like they've been touched up, and the paint job is just blotchy on the eyes. G2 seems to be nice and neater, but that's besides the point. But G2 looks a whole lot better than G1. This is one of the few G2 figures I definitely suggest getting over G1. But you can still get the G1 figure. This figure isn't that hard to find. It's not that hard to get, and it's not that expensive. Most of the mini-bots, with the exception of probably Bumblebee. Bumblebee goes for a good $20 to $30. Oh, mint in box. Out of box, it varies, but that's Bumblebee. This figure, I got it $6.99, but looking online, right now it varies between $10 to $14 for G2. G1 goes from like 10 to like 20, but it can go really low to like $3. I've seen people selling him for $3 mint in box G1. So, I mean, mini bots really vary, but they usually stay under $20. Let's just get a good look at him again. This doesn't have to be a real in-depth review because it's not a real big character. It's not a really big figure, so there's not much to look at or to hear about, but he is my first figure. I thought I'd show him off. He's very important to me. I keep him right next to the rest of my G1 figures. He's the only G2 figure I have, so don't expect me to ever do another G2.